we watched Captain America: The Winter Soldier, and there's this really nice arc that you're tracking with Steve Rogers, who starts off as this idealistic, patriotic World War II soldier who's like this symbol of American. He's an American
Mhm.
propaganda symbol. He sacrifices everything for America and his country in the war, and the movie Captain America: The First Avenger ends with him going into the ice. The next
Right.
time we see Captain America in this continuity is he's awakened to help the Avengers fight Loki. By the time we get to Captain America: The Winter Soldier, Cap's still sort of running ops for Shield and just doing what he knows how to do, which is like take orders and show up and do things. But from the beginning of the movie, we kind of see that he's a little bit disillusioned with like, I don't really get. I just kind of got woken up and now I'm just sort of running errands for.
Yeah, well, and it really especially I love that they have Black Widow in this
Mhm,
because of how gray she is.
mhm,
Like, Captain America at the beginning is kinda still black and white, right? Like, in the
yeah,
'40s, it was like, "Oh, black and white, good and evil." Now it's kind of like she's doing all this kinda crazy stuff, and he thinks it's wrong, but in the end, it turns out that that was the reason they found Hydra. I love the exchange between him and Nick Fury. They're talking about their surveillance that they're doing and how that's wrong and how that's like this isn't freedom, this is fear, right?
yep.
And I think it is actually a really good story arc to see him kind of go from Boy Scout to thinking what is the
Well, and
best
this
for.
this leads really nicely into where his story goes in Captain America: Civil War too.
Yeah, it
So the
does.
whole kind of journey and arc of Steve Rogers is one of personal is one of discovering personal agency and personal freedom.
Yeah.
Goes from being kind of an idealistic soldier who takes orders and who kind of bravely rushes into dangerous situations with no thought of himself, but he does sort of blindly just to take whatever he's told to do, he goes and does it. And he tries
Yes.
to be a good soldier.
Yeah.
And the journey of Steve Rogers by the time we get to Endgame is he finally decides that he's going to do something for himself. And that's where his story kind of ends is he decides I completed the mission. I did what needed to be done, and now I'm gonna do something for me. I'm gonna do something
Yeah.
for Steve, and I'm gonna go and live my life with
Yeah.
the love
Well,
of my
and
life.
yeah,
Yeah.
which is such a great payoff for him,
Uh-huh.
because that's what he's always every movie, that's what he's wanted. He wishes he could have that dance.